Hello everyone, welcome back to the Geek Blend. I'm Jeff, and welcome to another Nuke's Top 5 reaction, this time during the 31 days of Halloween here on the channel. This Nuke's Top 5 video came out on the 5th. You guys probably won't be seeing this until the week after, but it's entitled 5 Scary Ghost Videos from All Over the Place. So this one sounds like it's going to be very interesting. I've heard some good things about this one actually from a friend. If you can hear anything in the background, my dog's trying to get comfortable. As always, I will leave a link in the description for the Nuke's Top 5 channel, so you guys can go check out his videos. Leave him a like, give him the watch, and the subscribe as well. He deserves it. He does a lot of work putting these videos together, and we really appreciate it. I know he's going through some stuff right now, and it's taking him longer to get videos out. So Nuke, if you ever watch these videos, I just want to say thank you for what you do, and I hope everything goes well with you and your life, and everything gets back to normal. That being said, let's go ahead and get into this review. Again, link in the description for Nuke's Top 5 channel, so go check him out. So I went ahead and shrunk myself down so you guys can see more of his video instead of my stupid face. So let's go ahead and get into this. Just like before, I will watch the video. You'll see my facial reactions and stuff too, but then we'll talk about each clip at the end. So let's go and get into this one. Like I said, it is titled 5 Scary Ghost Videos from All Over the Place. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into this in 3, 2, 1.
Top 5 Ghosts Caught on Camera. The Haunting of Inglefield Hall. The allegedly haunted Inglefield Hall in England has had a long, strange history dating back 140 years. In 1880, the Inglefield Hall was first built as a coffee house. Since then, it has served as a hotel, and during World War II, it was used as an evacuation center, housing mostly women and children. After the war, the building was used as a school until it was abandoned in 1963. The property remained empty for 30 years until it was purchased and transformed into a social club. Ever since, workers and visitors frequently report witnessing paranormal activity in Inglefield Hall. People claim to have seen shadow figures roaming the building. They say they've heard unexplained voices, loud banging, and mysterious footsteps. Even creepier, some have claimed to see the apparition of a small child who wanders the building and even hides in the rooms. In a 2-part series, veteran paranormal investigator Jeff Young and team member Phil travel to Inglefield Hall to investigate the claims of supernatural activity. Jeff and Phil start in the main room, attempting to capture some EVPs on their voice recorder. They also begin to hear some very creepy sounds with their own ears.
Perhaps you're a child from the war that was brought here. Noises from the stage area, Phil.
Yeah.
There was knocking.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you make another noise for us, please? An EVP of a child's voice is received saying, "Mummy." Here is the audio enhanced.
They catch an EVP that almost sounds like a child calling out for its mother. As Jeff and Phil continue to investigate, the paranormal activity in the building seems to intensify. One of their static cameras catches something very odd on the second floor.
Whilst Phil and I are on the ground floor, up on the first floor, our static cam is capturing the door to room 3 opening and closing as something decides to make itself known.
And back downstairs with Jeff and Phil, things are getting a bit more intense as well.
Hello? Whoa. Whoa.
The loud footsteps of something seem to charge towards Jeff in the dark, causing him to take a startled step back. Gathering their courage, the guys head upstairs to continue their investigation. What they don't know is that back downstairs, on the very spot where they heard the charging footsteps, one of their stationary cameras again picks up something downright chilling. A strange shadow seems to quickly walk past an open doorway. Still upstairs, Jeff and Phil have no idea what they just captured. The strange evidence was discovered later when the team reviewed their footage. But what do you think? Did Jeff and Phil capture audio and video evidence of the supernatural in Inglefield Hall? You decide. Be sure to check out Jeff Young's full 2-part investigation, as well as over 100 other paranormal investigations, over on his YouTube channel, Jeff Young. Things you don't want to hear. This next video was sent in to me by a viewer named Gabriel Androkonis. He says that he and his girlfriend Tatiana recently moved into a new home in Edmonton, Canada. One day, when talking to their new neighbors, Gabriel and Tatiana were told that the previous tenants of their house claimed to hear the unexplained sound of a little girl running and crying throughout the home. At first, Gabriel and Tatiana simply dismissed the creepy stories as superstition, and they didn't give them a second thought. But then one night, when Tatiana is home alone, she begins to hear something absolutely terrifying.
So, Gabe, I'm just watching my stupid TV show. And I heard like some kind of sobbing, like I can hear right now crying. I thought it was the neighbors, but it's been going on for like about, I don't know, like 5-10 minutes. I can barely walk. It's coming from downstairs. Not gonna go. It sounds like it's coming from our room, Gabe. I just think.
As Tatiana slowly walks down the stairs, she records the horrifying audio of what sounds like a man moaning and weeping right inside the couple's downstairs bedroom. Tatiana is terrified, and for obvious reasons, she doesn't dare check inside the room. She calls Gabriel in a panic and tells him that there might be someone in the house. Luckily, he's only 5 minutes away and hurries home to confront whoever it might be. When he arrives, he searches the entire home top to bottom, but no one there. The sobbing has now stopped, and he can't find anything in the house that could have caused the noise. Gabriel says that after this incident, they have heard other strange, unexplained noises in their home late at night. So, what do you think this could be? And what would you do if you heard the same sound in your home, maybe coming from your bedroom? Let me know down in the comments. In another video sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Raven Ellis, Raven and her sister Rocky celebrate their shared birthday with their friends. For fun, they decide to go on a drive to an allegedly haunted bridge near their hometown. The bridge was constructed in 1909 and has a very dark history. It is said that in 1930, a woman named Helen lost her infant daughter in a raging house fire. Heartbroken from the loss, she spiraled into a severe depression before ending her life at what's now called Haunted Helen's Bridge. Many people claim to have seen the ghost of Helen at the bridge and have heard her loud, mournful screams and sobbing in the middle of the night. Raven, her sister, and their friends drive to the bridge and record as they explore the site in the middle of the night. It did not go well.
Hey, so it's Raven and everybody. If we die, we're going to Helen's Bridge. So that's, if you find this footage, that's what's happening.
This is the stuff they find in documentaries.
I know. And so it's Adam, Kiki, Rocky, and Assyria, and Helen. Helen.
I'm scared.
I am scared.
Yo, keep that flashlight on, please.
What?
Please.
The group hears a terrifying scream and runs back to the car. Now, of course, anyone's first thought would be that it could possibly be a prank or maybe even fake. But the girls sound legitimately terrified, and the bridge is in the middle of nowhere, far away from any people. To make things even stranger, as Raven gets back to the car, her phone seems to experience a strange glitch right before she stops recording. Before they leave, Raven convinces her sister Rocky and her friend to walk towards the bridge together one more time. And one more time, it did not go well.
No.
You guys are good. You got each other's hands to hold.
Oh my god. No, come on, I'm not.
Get in the car, please. Get in the fucking...
Another scream terrifies the girls, and again, they run back to the car. This time, Raven's sister discovers a mysterious injury on her arm. So, what do you think? Was it the ghost of Helen screaming from the bridge? Was it a hoax? Was it just a strange person hanging out in the remote woods trying to prank them? Let me know what you think. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Hunter Creek House. Over on the YouTube channel The Haunted Side, ghost hunters Patrick and Jason investigate a 100-year-old farmhouse that local residents claim is extremely haunted. The house has come to be known as a hotbed of paranormal activity and has sat empty and decaying for over 50 years. Locals avoid the house entirely. Patrick and Jason are already a bit on edge as they head inside the house to begin exploring. Almost immediately, they encounter something very unexpected that definitely puts a fright into them, but it's not exactly paranormal.
And then added on to much later.
What the f is that, dude?
What?
Whoa! Whoa, dude! Oh man!
I think it's a bird. I think it's a bird.
Abort!
Oh, I didn't like that.
It's just a bird, dude.
After the angry bird settles back into its roost, Patrick and Jason continue their investigation. They begin to hear strange, unexplained noises and keep seeing creepy shadows out of the corner of their eye.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yes.
Like a sigh.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Yeah. Did you hear that? Yeah.
But I'm like seeing things out of the corner of my eye.
That's exactly what I was about to say. It's like, it's something that's just kind of like, it's there just enough that you know that it's there, but it doesn't want you to know that it's there.
The haunted side guys then explore the second floor of the farmhouse. Meanwhile, back downstairs, things get truly bizarre.
Could have swore I saw something.
What did you see?
Like I thought someone was standing right there. I looked over and I swear I saw like a figure standing there.
You know what's really weird? I had that same feeling when I walked by this door just a minute ago. Yeah.
So while we were seeing things move upstairs, our night vision camera captured something amazing downstairs. We appeared to catch what looks like somebody walking from left to right towards the stairs.
Did you see it? A creepy white translucent figure seems to pass right in front of one of their stationary cameras. Could this be a ghost? Or is it just a very, very strange mist? What do you think? You can check out this full video over on the Haunted Side's YouTube channel, where part 2 of this investigation of the Hunter Creek house is coming very soon. The Angry Poltergeist. Russian YouTuber Tim Morozov is investigating an abandoned house that one of his fans told him about. Supposedly, the house is violently haunted by the ghost of a young girl. Tim decides to stay overnight at the abandoned house. He sets up night vision cameras in multiple rooms in an attempt to capture everything that might happen. Then, he sits in the dark and repeatedly asks the spirit to communicate with him. Something seems to answer back.
Ты можешь со мной выйти на связь? Вот эта полка упала.
Tim inspects the small glass case, but is unable to find an explanation for why it fell. But that's just the beginning. He no longer believes that he's alone and continues asking the spirit to communicate with him. That's when he hears an odd noise from somewhere in the house.
Ты можешь со мной выйти на контакт, я знаю, что ты здесь. Мой микрофон может тебя записать.
One by one, forks get flung off the table. Again, Tim is unable to find an explanation for the strange activity. Then, he starts to hear another strange sound. He realizes that the bizarre tapping sound is actually coming from underneath the floor. He finds a small entrance to the narrow crawl space underneath the house. And then things take a turn toward the horrific.
Тут есть? Что это? Паук? Блин. Что это? Да есть окошко. Блин. Камера моя. Блин. Вот.
Something he can't see hisses at Tim aggressively. But scariest of all, a knife is thrown directly at him, barely missing his face. That's when he decides to just get out of there. Now, crazily enough, Tim Morozov actually returns to the house only 2 weeks later. After doing some online research, he believes he'll be able to get the sinister entity to leave the house. But of course, it did not go well.
Какой-то шум появился. Конечно. Возможно, из-за машин. Возможно, из-за машин. Зачем ты это делаешь? Я просто с тобой хочу связаться, и все. Зачем ты это делаешь? Смысл? Мне не кажется, что было похоже на смех. Кошка? Ты прикидываешься кошкой? Кто ты? Почему ты не хочешь со мной говорить?
Again, a knife comes flying at Tim's face, this time from under a couch. Then a cupboard door slams open on its own. With that, Tim decides to make a run for it. But as he tries to make his escape, a bucket slides violently towards his feet, nearly making him fall flat on his face. It seems that whatever is in the house is dark, sinister, and intentionally trying to hurt him. But what do you think? Is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Check out Tim's full videos, which include even more creepy footage, over on his YouTube channel, Tim Morozov. Did you see her? Popular K-pop boy band 17 uploaded a 2-part challenge series to their YouTube channel that reached a wide audience of shocked fans. In the video, the 13 members of 17 play a game called, quote, the game of tag. The production team hired 3 scare actors, a man dressed as Pennywise the Clown, a man dressed as a scary old grandma holding a knife, and a masked man in a suit. The scare actor's job is to chase the boys through an abandoned factory while they have to look for a key to escape. Whoever finds the key and is able to escape through the exit of the factory wins the challenge. If the scare actors catch them and manage to physically force them out of the factory, then the team loses. To keep the game interesting, they go through the abandoned factory in teams. So the first team goes through, they get scared by the 3 scare actors who drag them out the entrance, and so they lose the game. But nothing else much happens. Then the next team goes through, and that's when one of the members, Won-woo, experiences something very odd.
살인마가 자꾸 돌아다녀. 찾을 수가 있어야지.
여기 한 명 더 있어, 살인마.
Did you see it? Well, if you didn't see anything, don't worry, because nothing appears on camera. That's what makes this video so creepy. Won-woo sees what he believes to be one of the scare actors, a woman crouching on top of a cabinet. But there's nothing on the video. No woman to be seen. When Won-woo asks about it afterwards, the production team explains that there was absolutely no one in that room. Even creepier, they tell him that all 3 scare actors are men. There are absolutely no women inside.
그 중간에 그 마네킹인가?
칼 들고 쫓아오시는 분 말하는 거
말고 중간 방에.
진짜 귀신 본 거 아니야?
아니야, 우리 중간 방에.
아니, 우리 아까 그래서 네가 그렇게 얘기하다 진짜 귀신 보는 거 아니야? 그렇게 했어.
여자분 안 계시죠? 저희 다 남자분만 세팅했어요.
아, 그래요? 진짜 귀신 뭐야? 얘가 처음에 보더니 여자.
네, 정한 형은 못 봤어?
난 못 봤어.
오. 아, 진짜 그 미스터리 풀고 싶어 지금.
Now it's important to mention here that the teams that still have to go through the abandoned factory have no interaction with the teams that have already went through. So when the next team enters, they have no idea what Won-woo claimed he saw. One of them, named Hoshi, gets separated trying to find the key to escape. Hoshi stumbles upon the same room where Won-woo saw the mysterious woman earlier. And that's when things get truly bizarre. Just like Won-woo, Hoshi seems to see something in the darkly lit corner of the room. He even bows politely. He too later explains to the group that he saw a woman in the corner.
아니, 어떤 여성분이 계시는데. 봤어?
진짜로?
여장한 사람 말고 리얼 여자.
잠깐만, 이 얼굴을 봤어? 아이 컨택 했대. 아, 이 마네킹이 아니었어? 날 봤는데?
누나 진짜 귀신인 거 같은데요? 야, 우리 이번에 컨텐츠 잘 되나 봐.
Hoshi claims that the woman actually looked at him, staring him right in the eyes. The other 17 members just don't know what to think about these strange claims. And then, it happens a 3rd time.
여기도 사람이 있다. 저건 누구야? 어쨌든.
Now that yet another 17 member sees the mysterious figure of a woman in the room, the rest of the group believes they're being pranked. They accuse the production team of setting them up.
예자 힘들었어?
그냥 힘들었어.
수고했어.
예자 혹시 너 여자 귀신 봤어?
봤어.
여자?
아이, 그냥 있는 거네, 사람.
제대로 못 봤어.
섭외했네. 아, 이쯤 돼서는 그냥 인정하는 게 빠를지도.
그래, 오케이. 섭외 안 했다? 섭외 안 했어. 오케이, 섭외 안 한 걸로. 꼬잉 우리 가지고 놀래 그.
저 형 누나들 정말.
After they are done filming the challenge, Won-woo and Hoshi are still a bit spooked. They again question the production crew, asking if they were just pulling a prank on them. The crew insist that they did not pull a prank of any kind. They even turn the lights on and let the guys check out the room.
저기 앉아있을 거예요. 딱 여기 골트 앉아서 카메라 그대로 봐요.
지금 돌고 있을 텐데 지금도?
그가요?
돌고 있는데 그 슬래치 쳐야 돼. 모아가지고. 모아서 핀들.
아 진짜 궁금하다.
있어도 문제고 없어도 문제 아니야?
그치. 그래서 너무 궁금한 거야.
So, could it be that the guy saw a real ghost in the creepy old abandoned factory? Or is it a very, very elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out the full 2-part series with English subtitles over on the YouTube channel 17. For updates on the channel, including upcoming Nuke's Top 5 merch. Yes, I'm finally gonna have merch. Follow me on Twitter at Nuke's Top 5. Thanks for watching.
Alright, I decided to switch over to this view for you guys so I don't have to be in that little square box. Let's go through this one. This was a really good one, actually. To be honest, like one of the best in a while, because a lot of it was very subtle. Like not just like people like caught on camera, there might be ghosts. It's like subtle stuff. So let's go through them one by one and talk about them, because that's what I want to do. Again, link for Nuke's channel below, so definitely go check out his channel. Give him a subscribe, leave a like on the video too. He definitely deserves it for all the hard work he does putting these together. First one, those guys in that old hall in England, get the door opening and closing. You don't see what's on the other side, so it could have been staged. I don't know. But I checked out this guy's channel before, Jeff Young. It's actually a pretty good channel. A lot of these channels on here he featured were really rich channels. Especially there's one I'll talk about here in a second that he's featured that I actually subscribe to and watch consistently. But Jeff Young, I've seen his channel quite a bit. I've seen some stuff on there, and I would say it's definitely worth the watch. Definitely worth the subscribe. Now the one thing they get where there's like footsteps running at Jeff, and you can see his friend behind him standing there. It's just them two in the building, and you hear the footsteps run towards him. I like that. That was good. Then they actually capture that like figure walking behind that shadow figure. That was a good catch. Something that it's hard to be explained. Like I said, it doesn't look like it's just a solid person walking. It definitely looks like it's, see-through, translucent, just a dark shape. Now the woman in her home, hearing like moaning and like that is really, really creepy. She seemed legit terrified. That's why this one to me is more believable. Of course, it could just be somebody down there doing that and her recording it and pretending. But if she's acting, she's a damn good actress, because you could tell by the way she's walking, when her phone was shaking, the way of her voice, she was terrified. But still a good one. The girls on the bridge, hearing the screaming and stuff, like they could have a friend there doing that. We have no idea. It could just be that. So that one, not so much, not sure. But it's out in the middle of nowhere. I did look it up on the maps, and it is out in the middle of nowhere, so it's a possibility, but it's hard to believe. Next video, feature channel, The Haunted Side. I subscribe to them. I watch their content regularly. I had not seen this one yet. I'm kind of behind on some of their stuff, so I'm trying to watch through that. There's a ton of stuff I'm trying to watch, including other channels as well. But I'm trying to get caught up, so I probably will eventually see this one. This was a really good capture as well. A few nice little sounds, but then at the very, very end, they get like that white mist figure that walks in front of the camera, and they've got some really, really good stuff, and that was a really good capture as well. I like that one. That was really good. Now, Tim Morozov, the Russian guy, with the Angry Poltergeist one, is one of the best videos I've seen in a long time. To set that up by yourself in that kind of a house, have all that kind of stuff thrown and moved, you're going to see wires, you're just going to see strings. That was, to me, a very genuine video. A lot of people might not believe that, but this stuff is difficult to fake, especially when it's all on multiple cameras, night vision cameras, infrared cameras as well, that are going to pick up, like using like fishing line or string or what you can use to kind of move this stuff around. You're going to see it. The knives flying across the room, like towards his head too. When you see nothing on the other side, like where the knife comes from, it's just sitting there and just flies at him. That's very, very, very good capture, and something that's really, really hard to. He would have to have like it on a string and yank it towards him. And why would you do that to yourself? Have a knife come at your face. So that one is that's very good. That's one, like I said, it's one of my favorites I've seen in a while. So much stuff happening. All the utensils flying off there. When he goes under the crawl space and he hears like that hissing, and then he hears like weird meowing upstairs later when he goes in again. And you see nothing under the crawl space with him. When you hear that hissing and like really close to him, you don't see anything on the camera. It's probably a dark or demonic entity, most likely, but it's very, very good footage, very great capture, and I would definitely going to go subscribe to this guy's channel for sure. Now the last one, I'm a little torn on, but I'm leaning more towards believing this one. Of course, this could be all set up just for publicity for this band. But these guys just seemed like they genuinely were like looking at somebody, and like when a guy bows at her, and like it's just very weird. Kind of a big coincidence. But like I said, it could have been faked. The whole thing could have been set up, but these guys seem pretty genuine. Like, wait, I thought that was a person kind of a thing. So this one is kind of like hit or miss for me, but I'm leaning on a little bit more towards the believable, but it's still hard for me to say yes or no. These were some fantastic videos. Really, really well done. The Poltergeist one, in my opinion, was the best one out of all of them. It's one of the best ones I've seen in a long time. But that was 5 scary ghost videos from all over the place from Nuke's Top 5. Make sure you go give him a subscribe, leave a like on the video, give him the watch as well over there. He deserves it for all the hard work he puts in on that channel. And like he said at the end of the video, he will be releasing merchandise, so I'm excited for that. I'd love to get a Nuke's Top 5 shirt. Been watching him for a while, and he's a really great channel, and I want to support him even more. Thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a like on this video. It really does help us out. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see and you want to see some more, hit the subscribe button for more and hit the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on everything we do during the 31 days of Halloween here on the Geek Blend. And also links in the description below for my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook group, all that stuff. Our Discord, which is the community over there, continues to grow, so definitely go check that out. Also, there are multiple ways in the description to support the channel if you'd like Patreon, Subscribe Star. We have tiers over there where you can do it for as little as $1 a month, and anything you guys can give to the channel, we would really appreciate that. It would really help us out. And I want to say thank you to all the current channel supporters we have. Your names will be going below me or at the end in the outro video or both. But thank you all for what you do for the channel. I really, truly appreciate it very much. Thank you. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We will see you in the next one. I'm Jeff. This is the Geek Blend. And remember, if you geek about it, we speak about it. See you guys in the next video. Happy Halloween.